Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is November 14th, 2023, and La Liga have approved several measures in order to loosen up the financial fair play rules. Also, Xavi Hernandez has guaranteed to Joan Laporta that things will improve after the international break. And finally, the door is still open for a possibility of Barcelona signing Nico Williams. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, it only takes a second, and in doing this you'll be helping this small and humble channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the gift bag, and if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you hit the bet us. Both links are down below in the description. Now, I'll begin with the news. La Liga have passed several measures in order to relax their financial fair play rule restrictions. Now, as reported a few weeks ago, La Liga informed the clubs in their General Assembly that they wanted to relax the financial fair play rules because La Liga has the strictest financial fair play rule restrictions in Europe. And as a result, we have seen a mass exodus of talent away from La Liga because many of these clubs did not have enough wage limit in order to sign players, to register the players that they signed, or even to keep the players they already had. So as a result, we saw a lot of La Liga's clubs have to sell the players that they had in order to meet the strictest financial fair play rules in all of Europe. Now, as a result of this, La Liga decided to relax the financial fair play rules, and after going through the voting process, La Liga have officially now approved 6 different measures that will relax the financial fair play rules in the Spanish league. Now, amongst these measures is a measure that would allow clubs to distribute their COVID losses over 5 seasons. There are other measures, for example, that if you renovate your stadium, the money that you spend on a renovation would not affect your wage cap, which is something that, of course, benefits Barcelona. And there are other measures as well that in total will help the La Liga's clubs because they will have more wiggle room in order to register and sign players. Now, this is good news for Barcelona because, of course, Barcelona are over their wage limit currently after La Liga decided to reduce Barcelona's wage limit from 400 to 270 million euros. So this, in fact, will help Barcelona in register players, but more specifically in their efforts to try to bring Vitor Roque in the winter transfer market. Now, Barcelona are short 40 million euros, which they were supposed to receive from the German fund Libero, who purchased part of Barca Studios. So if Barcelona received those 40 million euros, whether from Libero or from a different investment fund, if Barcelona decide to sell the Barca Studios to someone else, so those 40 millions, if Barcelona received those 40 millions plus these new measures that relax the financial fair play rules, then Barcelona would have enough space on their wage bill to register the contract of Vitor Roque, which would allow Barcelona to bring the Brazilian wonder kid during this winter transfer market. Now, of course, Barcelona do have other pending things that they need to take care of. For example, Xavi Hernandez did renew his contract a few months ago, and Barcelona have yet to register this contract renewal. There's also, of course, the issue of Gabi, where yes, he is registered as a first-team player, but only under a court rule. So Barcelona still have to register him the normal way. So Barcelona will have to prioritize which one of these contracts they want to register first. But it is good to know that if Barcelona do receive the 40 million euros alongside the relaxation of the financial fair play rules, then Barcelona would be able to bring Vitor Roque in the winter transfer market. So we're going to have to see whether that's exactly what Barcelona going to do or whether they're going to prioritize something else. Now, on to the news that Xavi Hernandez has guaranteed to Joan Laporta that things will improve after the FIFA international break. Now, it's reported that Xavi Hernandez had an important meeting with Joan Laporta where both of them discussed the current state of the team, where it's not been good as we've seen in the last few matches. And it's reported that Joan Laporta told Xavi Hernandez that he still has his full trust in him and that he trusts that he will revert the situation. And Xavi Hernandez, in return, guaranteed to Joan Laporta that things will improve once the international break ends, especially when Frankie de Jong returns from injury and once Pedri gets back into the competitive rhythm. Now, I personally think that Frankie de Jong coming back is not going to be the only answer for Barcelona's problem. Yes, the loss of Frankie de Jong to injury has had a huge impact on the team, but I think the problem is much, much deeper because we haven't seen any system of play in place. I haven't seen any kind of mechanisms, tactics, or any kind of strategy in place as far as for that entire team. So yes, Frankie de Jong's return will help, but I don't think is going to be the answer to what Barcelona are currently going through. But of course, I always do like to hear from you. What do you think is going to happen after the international break? Do you think Xavi Hernandez will be able to revert the situation? Or are we going to be seeing the same as before? Now on to the news that the door is still open for the possibility of Barcelona signing Athletic Club de Bilbao's Nico Williams. Now, as I reported many weeks ago, Barcelona had an interest in signing Nico Williams, but only if he didn't renew his contract with his current club, Athletic Club de Bilbao, or if Nico Williams did renew his contract, if he had a release clause that would be affordable for Barcelona to sign the 21-year-old left winger. Where Nico Williams' contract is set to expire in the summer of 2024, and it seemed like he was about to renew his contract with his current club, so this became a closed matter for Barcelona. But today, Nico Williams' agent has revealed that Nico Williams has yet to renew his contract with his current club when he said, "There is no definitive offer from the club or the player. It will be the other way around, which is not the case either. It is the player who has to decide his future. The club knows what the player's approach is, what he wants. There is no definitive offer, and in a few months, his contract will expire. So we must not forget that. This is a negotiation and there is an approach to the future on both sides. They must listen to the player." So Nico Williams' agent confirming that the player has yet to renew Athletic Club de Bilbao because there is no definitive offer from either side, which of course this leaves the door open for Barcelona to possibly sign Nico Williams next summer because again, Barcelona are interested in signing the player, but only if he does renew his contract with his current club or if he does renew if he has a low release clause. Now, Barcelona are big fans of Nico Williams, or that's how it's being reported, because Barcelona believe that he could be the missing piece on that left wing, because Barcelona need a difference maker on the left wing, someone who can play, who can win 1v1s, who can dribble past players, and it seems that the sporting department in Barcelona believe that Nico Williams could be it. Now on to the news that Barcelona sporting director Deco just gave an interesting interview where he spoke about a myriad of topics, and one of them was about Esteban William. Now you already know by now who Esteban William is. He's a 16-year-old right winger who's been nicknamed Messinho. He's a Brazilian wonder kid with lots and lots of promise that Barcelona have been tracking for quite some time, and where the player himself has expressed on different occasions his desire to play for Barcelona. Now in the interview, Deco was asked about Esteban William and he said, "It is normal for quite a few players to come out and they are footballers that the club follows, but nothing more. Messinho is a young talent, but in football you have to be calm. This is because there are other priorities for next season, and in addition, we have people for the future at La Masia. A lot of good people at Barca Athletic and in the youth league." So Deco urging calmness as far as Messinho, because yes, he is doing great right now at 16 years of age, but of course, they still have to see how he continues to develop. But I would like to hear from you. Do you think Barcelona should try to sign Messinho once he turns 18 years old? Or should Barcelona continue to bet on young talent from La Masia? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, Deco was also asked about whether Barcelona will be signing the two Joaos, Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo. And in regards to that, Deco said, "We are still in November. It is early. But of course, we are already thinking about it. We see how the season is going. We are happy with their performance. How? We'll see. These are discussions for later. Cancelo has already played, as we knew from the possibilities he can give as a right back, but he can play as a left back, as a winger. I have not seen anything strange in Cancelo's lineup because it is something he can do, respecting that his base position is that of fullback. As for Felix, he is playing in his position. He is a playmaker who goes inside, who makes combinations, but since he arrived, he has had to play a lot." So Deco not confirming 100% that Barcelona will be signing the two Joaos next summer, saying that Barcelona are working on it and would like to sign the two Joaos. However, they will wait for the season to progress in order to know more. And of course, as I reported before, Barcelona will be making a final decision on whether to sign Joao Felix or not next year in 2024. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Bis Barça.